And I'm here. Pulling into Rice Community Center, you guys. Hello, this is Denise Diane. I am on the road. Just got to Topeka, Kansas. And Rice Community Center. And there's the bus. And, look at it, y'all. It's got my art on it. Oh my God. Look at it. So this mural is on the wall inside the center, and he also put it on the bus. Oh, it's cold, you guys. It is, let me see. Oh my God, it's 46 degrees. Sheesh. Oh my, look at her. Oh, okay, let me turn off my car. And oh my God, that is so cool that they can do that. So they take a picture and screen print it on. Look at that bus. Look at my art, you guys. Oh my gosh. Somebody just got here too. Look at that ITAV. How cool is that with the kitties in the houses? Oh, okay. I'm so happy. So I just got here. I'm getting ready to call Steve, and I know I need to back up. So yes, I did plug out most of my mustache. Let me get Mr. Massey on the phone. Hopefully I'm not waking him up because he does so much. So much. There we go. So let me go click on it here, calling Stevie and Angela. And I did get a message from Sandra Ray. So I got to return her call. Let her know I just got here because I wasn't supposed to leave until 10. I'm actually here at 10:01. So it's 10:11 now. Voice, drama, art. Y'all better wake up. Dance, filming, photography, costuming, directing, poetry, voice, drama, art, music. My mural. Follow the yellow brick road. And my initials DDC, Denise DCooper. These Negroes are not up. Look. What's going on? Okay. They're not supposed to be here until 1 o'clock. I think auditions are at 1 o'clock. Oh, they even have the signs on there. It takes a village. Those weren't there the last time. If you guys ever come to Topeka, Kansas, 432 Southeast Norwood, Rice Community Center, and you can see my mural. You can join. Hey! Huh? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm in a meeting.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Are you on your way? Oh, you're here. Look, she's up this there. That's the one that painted the mini mural. Quinn, she's in town. You need to go let her in? We can go there.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're on our way.
It's okay. Okay, thank you.
We're right there. We're on our way.
Okay.
I got the people you need to meet.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness. He was in a meeting with the people probably at the, oh my gosh. So he goes, I have some people that you need to meet. They're on their way over here. Maybe I should have put on some makeup. Maybe I should have done a little something to my face. I can't call you right now, Sandra. So I will call you later because we'll get to talking. And, oh my gosh. So y'all gonna see me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Stevie. I look a hot mess. Well, at least I smell good. I smell real good. I put on lotion on my face. You guys, I'm so glad I plucked my mustache. Oh my God, I have no makeup on. Oh my gosh. Not that I need to. But, I mean, oh my gosh. Okay. Chill. And I think they're coming from Highland Park, so maybe I got about 10 minutes. Okay. So, let me get my little sponge. My L'Oreal Maybelline. Can you see it? Can you see it? Am I a makeup person now? Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to take off my glasses. Thank gosh I Ooh, I plucked most of it. Okay, this is just gonna be what it is. Oh my gosh, I have the spottiest mustache because, of course, you know, you can't clean it up 100% while driving on I-70 west coming from Kansas City to Topeka trying to clear up a mustache. Do I need a shave? I need to get some razors. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got most of that mustache and all those white hairs except for one. Oh my god, I gotta get that one. That's the main one. The main one I was trying to get, and then I went all around the mulberry bush of every other hair on my face. This is the one I wanted to get. But at least... Oh my goodness. He said, I got some people you want to meet. He goes, I can hear people in the meetings say things like, well, you want to go over there? We can go. I'm like, yeah. What? Hold on. This is happening too fast. Yep, 2 gray hairs. There's houses over there by the center. I hope they can't see me talking to myself and plucking hairs. Y'all don't mind. Look, I've been on YouTube for 18 years. We family by now. Hey, Tasha. Look at that. That's how long these hairs are from in my skin. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be doing this when they pull up, so let me hurry up. Okay, that's way back there and it's black, so let me get some more of this mustache. Oh my god, y'all. Yes, I'm doing this on camera because I ain't got time to look up my hand and turn y'all off. And I'm sitting up here letting it ring and ring and ring like, oh my god, they're not picking up. He's in a meeting. I told y'all Stevie was busy. I'm telling you, he's literally so active. He inspires me. This is like who I want to be when I grow up. I'm 59, he's 60. I'm still chasing dreams right along with him. I love him. He still calls me the wind beneath his wings, but he don't know. Man, you are literally flapping the wings that I have for both of us. I love you, Stevie. Girl, you are the hairiest chick in the universe. Maybe not that, but I'm just saying. That's a lot. That is a lot. I don't even know if y'all film. Yeah, oh my god, I'm still recording. Y'all. Oh my god, what is he doing? Bringing the whole boardroom that was... He spanned around the camera, and I see these people in a meeting. Men. Meeting. Look like very important men. Stevie got on his very important man. Don't play me voice. I'm all in business. And here I am, his silly little laughing, driving on the road with plucking her mustache. Wow, behind artist little cousin. Oh, my eyes red. And believe me, I don't do no drugs. It's just my eyes have been giving me problems. Oh my gosh, you guys. I should have shaved my... all over here is all white. All my hair, it will literally come around and meet up my beard if I didn't pluck it or shave it. This is out of control. I swear, if they drive up and I'm plucking this stuff, I'm blaming it on you guys. Because you here out on YouTube land know every time I say I'm going to stop making videos, you know I'm not. Because I have no other friends. This is why I drove 8 hours to be with my family and my friends. No, seriously. And, of course, to do the art. 3 months, artist in residency at home. And it's kicking off. This is my first day in Topeka. I arrived in Missouri this past Tuesday. Today is Saturday. Come on, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today's Saturday. First day in Topeka, in my hometown, and he's bringing a freaking board meeting to meet this artist that did the mural that I just showed you guys that's in the center and on his van. I took a minute. Oh, and I didn't. Oh my God. And I didn't do my hair. Stevie, I'm so sorry. I'm going to disappoint you. I'm not going to disappoint. Stevie don't care. He know I've been on the road. I'm trying, Stevie. I'm trying to get it together. Get it together. Okay. Where's my brush? Oh my God. I did not do this to myself. I literally did not do this to myself. Y'all. I hope there's some blush on this brush because I ain't got... My makeup's in a different bag. I don't know why this just happens to be in my purse. OMG. Oh, I got some mascara. Baby. We're gonna get this together. I'm gonna do eyebrows and everything with mascara. That's how desperate I am right now. Oh, snap. Please don't pull up and... Oh, shit, somebody's coming. That's his little sports car. That's his little sports car. And he just pulled up beside me. He's up there laughing. I love it. Hi, Stevie. Oh my God. Hi. I know, right? It's like, hi, Stevie. Oh my God, I love you so much.
My God.
I'm sitting up here on that video, so
This
I was like,
is a perfect time for you to meet, Darren.
you just had your business voice on. I'm trying to pluck my mustache, and I'm like, Stevie was in the meeting. Yeah, oh Lord, I hope I don't disappoint Stevie. I look a hot mess.
No, you don't,
I ain't even brushed my hair. I've been on the road. Stevie will understand.
No, that's Pastor Clark. He is a part.
I know. I was like, he's got
no. They're trying to get a Black Theater going. Yes. And that's the spearhead.
Hi, how are you?
This is my cousin twin. That stuff right there, that's her drawing.
Marcus Clark.
That's
nice
Marcus
to meet you,
Clark.
Mr. Clark.
Am I interrupting your interview?
No, you are not.
No, so she is my twin, but we call her my twin. Well, my cousin.
Oh my goodness.
But this is the one that's the wind beneath my wings.
Oh.
From
I was just saying on my video, I said he thinks I'm the wind beneath his wings, but he's actually flapping those wings for both of us.
Come on, flapper.
He is flying for both of us.
He's from Detroit, so you know.
Are you?
He's material.
I just talked to my first cousin. They're from Detroit. My mother's kids. Yeah, they're all from Detroit, Michigan. Yeah.
Everybody got family in Detroit.
Yeah, you do.
That's what I call it, Wakanda.
Wakanda. There you go. Oh my gosh, Stevie, I'm sorry. There's like so many. I was like,
sorry. This is
so you're.
I didn't mean to wreck your meeting.
So all right, no. So you may be. So where are you based out of?
Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically this year I'm coming here I wanted to do like an artist in residency. So I approached Stevie about it because I'll be here for like 3 months because I want to do some big art. This March, April, May.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it looks like you get ready to be a part of this meeting.
Oh, really? Okay. Hi. How are you?
Name's Darren.
Darren, nice to meet you. DeniseDCooper.
Nice to meet you.
He's a director.
Oh my. Okay. Well, let me lock my car.
He's a business.
Well, I'm on time. All right. Y'all. Okay, so it's going down. God, Jesus, I told you. Hold on, oh my God. Give me a second. Okay. Let me get my phone. Okay, bye. Okay, y'all want to go with me? Y'all know me. They don't know me, but y'all know me. Let me take my water. Oh my gosh. My phone. Okay. And he's waiting for me at the door. They're so kind. I think Stevie's turning. Okay, yeah, they're all. Oh my God, y'all. Oh God. His window is open. I'm gonna tell him because it might rain. I got bananas in my front seat. Who am I? I'm so glad I got my keys in my hand. I didn't lock the door. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Thank you. Your window's open.
Yeah.
Okay.
They try to steal my car.
Okay.
The ITAV. This right here is New York, which is where my daddy lived at. And this is Topeka, but ITAV's in the middle.
Yeah.
Because that's who I am. That's my story. She might tell you something different, but
No, it literally is. It literally is.
Yeah. We can go in there.
This is gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't seen it in a while. It's holding up.
Done.
Yeah. Yeah, the South Africa flag, Ghana, Nigeria.
Knowing your family.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes a village. Oh my goodness.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah.
I love.
Where are we convening?
In there.
Okay. All right.
So this is.
All right. And there's the other side. Oh my God. I haven't seen her in such a long time. Okay, I'm going there. That's ITAV rice that I painted. Let's go. Awesome. Setting the stage.
Yeah. So we're gonna get in here, and you want the paper towel?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the red shoes.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Rice has undergone a transformation.
Huh?
As I can remember, rice looks very different when I was
Very good. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, put roll. That's right, roll.
Oh my ducks.
Say your name again, ma'am.
Denise?
Denise.
Yes.
Now, if I call you auntie, don't
No problem.
my aunt's name.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Wherever you say it. That's good.
You need some help?
Denise, we don't believe in coincidence. Your being here is not a coincidence.
Yeah, I don't believe in the coincidence either. I mean, I prayed on the road here, like, just get me safe. I know I'm going to be safe. There's a reason I'm leaving early, like, literally.
Yes, because she's a big booktuber.
I am not a big booktuber.
Well, what is it called?
It is booktube, but I'm not big.
The people that do books, that write books, that's on the New York Times list.
Oh, yes.
They asked her for her review. So yeah, she knows.
Yeah,
all
cover.
this. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever.
Yes, yeah, I used to get a lot of free books. Yeah, I love talking to writers, and some of them we still chat, and our little DMs is pretty cool to get to know them, and I love it.
I need corners.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
It's gotten so much easier to do that.
Yeah.
In the last 10, 15 years.
Exactly.
There's so many people using TikTok.
Yeah.
So he fell in Jonathan. I mean, with Jonathan and
Envision.
Okay.
out church.
Yes. And yeah.
And
Yeah.
So
That was Granny's church.
How do when
Or-
people purchase
yeah.
tickets for your events?
So Chicken and Biscuits is for theater ones. So I contract when I'm directing.
Okay.
9 times
So
out of
you
10.
don't have an LLC.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Now I have an agent for my playwriting, and that's
Okay.
why I send stuff through.
So we're
that
gonna
way.
go. So just Darren Canady.
YME is me now. ITAV is something totally different. Yes, I'm media and entertainment is what I'm up under.
Say the initials again.
YME, why me?
All right. Listen, man. This is easy. What I'm doing is my first question is going to be. Let me sit down because I ain't even want to talk about that. I'm gonna roll into the what. I'm gonna roll into the what. But here's what we gotta all be honest about, and the conversation is gonna be good, but it's gonna be hard in some places because there's gonna be some history is gonna be required. Tyson just simply couldn't be here, but you guys know him and his work well enough to kind of say some things in his absence, and we're gonna get to that part. But let's just start right here. The number one thing that Pastor Clark believes needs to happen between Stephen Massey, Darren Canady, and Tyson Williams, go slower than that, even that, Clark. You all are the three young men that I've identified as the leading artists, leading arts, leading for the arts personalities in Topeka, Shawnee County area. So Lawrence is included in that, but because that's just expanding the wing, because you and Darren, you and Tyson both are based out of Lawrence, and I know he's got Lawrence connections. Like it is a sad commentary to me in my now 13 years, whatever, being here, that we don't have something that's a collaboration with minds like yourselves, gifts like yourselves, and we're not going to cry over that anymore. We're going to do something about it.
Exactly.
That's what this coming together is. We're not going to sit here and cry over why it hasn't been done. I said before Massey joined this morning, my heart, I'm a little emotional with just being in the midst of you all, because I'm privileged, honored, and humbled that God would choose me to be the one to bring these three minds together for the first time. That's a sad commentary, but I'm so humbled and privileged to be the one to bring Darren Canady, Stephen Massey, and Tyson Williams to the same table for the first time. That's one of the saddest commentaries of 2025. But I'm so honored to be the one God chooses to make that happen. So, that being said, 2 key words for me: communication and support. How do when you think of support for the works that you do just amongst us, please don't try to expand it to the wider community. We can't go that far. What does, if we try to just commit to, hey, we can guarantee you we will support your efforts. Now let me say another thing, because I'm a black church pastor. Because I've sat with other pastors, and when these conversations come up, I have to make it very clear from the start. I'm not coming to all your stuff. I'm not coming to all your annual days. I'm not coming to your Usher's Day. I'm not coming to your grandmama's day. Okay, but when you're dealing with significant undertakings and maybe monumental spaces in the life of your ministry, your church, I will put that on my radar and try to support to the best of my ability. Now, the way I support that looks different at times. Sometimes I just send a check. Sometimes I show up. Sometimes I send people. It looks different in how I support. But I've been, part of my reputation is being a supporter. I want to know what you would like, and you can use some of your past experiences. Clark, I did this back in 12 years ago, and it didn't get the support I thought it would. If you want to tell those stories, I'm here for it. But though, support and communication, because I heard Steve already say to you, Darren, you did something recently and none of us even knew what was going on. To me, that's communication. So those are the 2 foundations I want to lay down for the conversation: support and communication. I don't care where y'all start.
First of all, you said 3 young men. I'm honored to be, and then to put me in the likes with Tyson and Darren is, I look up to them. They're younger than me, but I look up to them in awe, because they're 2 awesome, gifted, above-minded more than any people that I know that have been in their field here in Topeka, and they're above those so-called big wigs in Topeka that don't look like them. That blows me away to be a part of that trio. And to top on what you said about us 3 getting together, when Darren came back, I was like, somehow, some way, I need to get in contact with Darren. I've been so busy, Darren's so busy, but I know eventually it was going to, because I kept going to stuff that he's doing. He directed Fences here in Topeka,
really?
and it was, when I tell you,
Yeah.
he a cold piece of work. But he was cold when he was little, so I knew he was going to be great.
Exactly.
He had his whole, and when I met Tyson, Tyson is a gifted musician.
Yeah.
But he also writes plays as well. I mean, he does. The stuff me and you talk about.
Yeah.
This is it.
Exactly.
This girl's got plays.
Like-minded.
When I tell you no, she came back here so I can get started finishing up stuff that I was supposed to do, because Anyway, long story short. Anyway, but I'm just grateful to be, and for me, it's communication. It's communication. It's communication. It's communication. Because you can't support without communication. Because how can you? You don't know what to support if there's no communication.
The consistency of it too.
And the consistency of it. Because even when I started, as you said, this coming November is because we skipped COVID year. It's the 10th year for the Chocolate Nutcracker.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
The first year,
Which is wild that it's now.
That
We're
part.
talking about something 10 years. I don't remember when you started it, but if someone were to ask me today when did Chocolate Nutcracker start, oh yeah, it's been a couple of years, it's been a few years. No, that's 10 years.
10. And it was told to me, don't do it at T-Pack. T-Pack is too big for you.
Wow.
I believe
And
that.
it was from my own community.
I was gonna say, and I'm sure it was from us.
Yeah.
See, and I don't
Go to
understand that.
Highland Park, go to Topeka High, and I'm like, go to Washburn. I'm like, no, God said T-Pack. I'm sure that's what the Holy Spirit told me, and I am a man of God, so I know what I hear.
Yeah.
Because I ask for discernment all the time, you know. But so the first year, the second year, I mean, there was even people that outside of our community who said, "Oh, you can't have it on Thanksgiving weekend. It's not going to work. We have our downtown parade. You need to move your date." I mean, I got so much. I got from other theaters. I mean, other dance companies was. Friend requested me on Facebook so they can see what we were doing. They talked noise. They said it was ghetto. They said it wasn't gonna be clean. They said, I mean, it was so. Oh my God! But by the time 5 or 6 came in, their kids were wanting to be a part.
Of course.
Exactly.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
I drove
it's
up from
been-
Texas. I'm still watching it every year. I bought my sister. She was like, "That is Steven." That's why I don't understand why you don't think that, you know, because you know who's behind you.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Steven. So you already.
I know I can't take him nowhere because we are
Yeah.
trying to just have
You
a
know
good time
what?
to relax, and
Yeah.
tables keep getting
Exactly.
And I'm like, listen, man, I'm trying to relax.
Yeah, could you stop
signing autographs.
signing autographs? Exactly. He just.
I have
Yeah.
you business
Yeah,
card. I'm like, bro,
exactly.
I'm just trying to relax, man.
Yeah. We couldn't go to the mall.
I can't take it.
Aren't you Stephen Massey's look? I'm like, gosh, everybody knows
Man,
Steven.
bruh.
So,
But yeah,
anyway.
that's good. Good communication.
Communication,
Yeah.
for me, and then the support. I mean,
Yeah.
and what I do is
Has the support from then till now, has it grown? Has it waned? Where is the support?
very, very small, and and that's because I don't have a great marketing team or a great advertising team or a great PR team because it's just me. Yeah, just dedicated to that, and that's the reason why I'm trying to release myself from the Chocolate Nutcracker. This is the last time for me directing because I had 2 people directing to see if it would work, and it does.
And it does.
So now I can release myself from directing, but still yet now I can push the Chocolate Nutcracker from a different standpoint
It's a producer.
as producer, and that's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's what a producer does.
Yes.
Yeah, because Steven is producer and director.
And
He's a
choreographer and dancer and all that. I can't do all that.
And marketing for that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do all that. And I don't want to. I ain't gotta put myself in nobody more. At all. Period, point blank. Not with dancing. I ain't gotta put myself in nobody. So that's where I'm at. So I mean, this to the point where I released I'm not sponsor of BSU as of after this year or dance team at Highland Park. I've done that for 10 years. I'm releasing myself so because ITAV, I almost put on the back burner doing stuff at Highland Park.
Right.
Highland Park ain't giving me nothing back when this baby here has. So I gotta get back to my baby
Amen.
because she's growing up.
Yeah.
But also now I have Yessam Media Entertainment, which is all my other stuff, the producing stuff, the writing stuff, Black Onyx Book Publishing Company. I mean, I've got other companies and other entities that I've got to tap into to grow. I got to produce her book. I got to produce my book. You know, I got a whole movie
It's amazing.
that I'm writing. I mean, so there's things going on, but again, I don't have time because I had to be at all the games.
Right.
Because I got dancers. Like tonight, we got my last dance is tonight at state championship in Port. My last dance.
Wow.
They made it. Highland Park made it to the championship.
Amen.
So 6:15. This is it. My last one, and I'm good, and I'm okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, why? Wait.
10 years is good. Yeah.
I'm good.
Take it from me.
But my support.
Yeah.
And then understanding that you need a team in every aspect of this. You need a team in every section, or a team lead in every section. I try to do it all, and I have done it. I've done it all for so many years, but after a while it gets old, and then the production side of it, or the creativity side of it, gets diluted because I don't have my all focus on just that. So spread myself thin, and I got to go.
Darren, do what he just did.
Let me tell you, so we've been talking about how things used to be. Let me be very clear. I wouldn't be in the arts without Steve. That's just all there is to it. Because
See, what did I tell you?
Because, and I want to be clear, you know, like if my mom were sitting here today, she would tell you there weren't performing artists in my family. Now everyone's saying that, you know, in church choir, whatever, but to actually think about it as something to be done beyond, I didn't have any models for that. Wow. But Stephen and his bestie, Darren,
Amen.
saw me, or like, oh, this one's got talent.
That's exactly.
He was one of the first people I knew who had gone away, who had gotten training, who came back,
Amen.
taught,
The comeback.
invested, and right, right. Didn't say like, because you could have,
Yeah.
did, you know, so all of that, that is part of my story.
That is amazing.
I'm
Just-
putting that under
That's
the
exactly why I'm sitting here. If he would have never came back from California, I would have never been able to come back and paint.
You see?
Each time I come home, I'm on TV or an interview because of him. It's all because of him. And that's the thing why I think there's low performance. And I'll just say it's because it's a reflection of what Topeka believes that they are. They don't believe that they are the Kansas City Theater. They don't believe that they are the Debbie Allen whatever. But we got one right here that came back. But he showed us during high school and everything, and then he went and he came back. And he's still the same Steven, still the same star, still the same person that we need to pour into entertainment-wise. And he's inspired so many people to come back home and create. You know, I mean, it's just, I came home and I was like, why are all the art on the west side? We live on the east side. So I was painting stuff free, just painting free.
Just
because of him. So, yeah. I'm so glad you said that, because I think it doesn't, sometimes I think it don't mean nothing coming from me, because I've known him since I was in diapers. I'm his little sister, his little cousin, his twin. And people still are confused the fact that we're twins, because he's a year older. But But this is Stephen Massey, and I need for people to understand that. This is Topeka Arts. But you talked about marketing. I know I'm not part of this meeting, but when you when you talked about marketing, my thing is because I living in Dallas-Fort Worth, everybody and their mama is moving to Dallas-Fort Worth, and it's almost like they're trying to make it the new Atlanta or the new California, because so many people.
Many of them are, as you know, from Topeka.
Exactly. Almost a lot of people that I went to high school with are there. It's so big that I've got cousins there and classmates there that I've never seen. I've been there since 2008. You never see them unless you intentionally go over to their houses. But what I wanted to say about the marketing is the fact that what I like about Dallas-Fort Worth and people that live in that area, you know how it's like in the top 10, then it was in the top 5, then it was the #1 place. And every once in a blue moon, I'll see a commercial about Topeka, Kansas, right? That's the thing that when you're trying to get people to move to a city, you need to talk about the arts, because dilapidated Detroit one time, and then they moved artists into those dilapidated buildings, didn't make them pay rent, and as soon as people start seeing the art come, the community came back. And then the architecture, the high-rises start going up more. Art will always build a community. So I don't know how you're going to do it, but when they're talking about move to Topeka, giving people money to move to Topeka, I need to see Stephen's face on there, because That's 10 years of, come on, a play?
Can I
Yes, please, I'm done.
Right before Darren finishes up.
Yes.
We just did the 10-year gala celebration at La Fellowship Church,
Yeah.
and it was a wonderful event. My dad came all the way from Detroit, and this month marks the 2-year anniversary of my mom's sudden passing.
I'm
And
so sorry.
when he was with us, thank you, but when he was with us, we did just some debriefing and just kind of just talking afterwards. And I said, Pop, what did you think about Navis and I dancing as a pastor and first lady in front of our people at a church function? He said, son, I don't have many regrets in life. He said, but the only thing your mother asked me for that I never gave her, she would always ask me to dance with her more.
Oh, yes, sir.
And Stephen Massey and the 2-step therapy is what my wife took me one day and said, babe, I want to go dancing.
Amen.
And having no idea that my mother was asking my father, as a 3rd-generation preacher pastor,
Yeah.
babe, will you take me to dance? And I had no, he said to me, seeing you and my daughter out there blessed me and hurt me at the same time.
Wow.
Because that was the only thing my wife ever asked of me that I wouldn't do.
Yeah. And we actually have a play, exactly what you just explained. It's like you just tapped into the nature of what my play was about. It's all about people that have lost somebody and they wish they could dance a little bit more with them. You literally, I'm getting ready to add that in there, sir.
He said that's going in.
That's really just me saying thank you. I'm going back to Darren, but you know, if he doesn't do 2-step therapy in Topeka, if he doesn't introduce the Top City Steppers, there's no other way. I'm not dancing with my wife anywhere.
Yeah.
My children said to the people at their table at that function, it was reported to me that the children said to the people at their table at the function, you know how many classes it took for dad to be able to do that?
Wow.
And I'm the worst dancer of everybody in our group, but just to the freedom of movement, the freedom, and I guess Steve gets credit for that as well. Once he gets into your mind, your confidence comes from the preparation and the repetition and just go have a good time. Like,
Yes.
This is all. Nobody's judging you. Y'all ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I just want to tell him thank you for that, man. Just whatever, put it in your heart to just bring that to us. You know,
Take the flowers.
Amen.
I
Take
appreciate it. All right.
All right.
No, I meant it. I mean, obviously, Jason is Dana's son, and so that was going to happen. And Jason is like, Jason called you Uncle Stephen for as long before I put 2 and 2 together. Because Stephen Massey was in the pulpit at Antioch was the same Uncle Stephen that Jason was talking about. I said, oh, and to know that kind of career is possible changed everything.
Wow.
What I will say.
Yeah.
You know, so as you noted, I'm essentially, Langston Hughes called himself a literary sharecropper.
Hello.
And that's pretty much, that's pretty much how I look at myself. Like you said, I don't have an LLC. And so I am a director and playwright. And so I go where the opportunities pop off. I have producing experience. Can do it, but I feel most at home as director or writer. And so the communication piece is where I often just don't have time because I'm busy in the rehearsal hall, I'm busy behind the laptop, and
you all need assistance. They literally all need assistance.
Don't say that. I'm in that number 2. I need one.
You do. He said, I want somebody to write this on the board.
What you named is absolutely true. I think what I've experienced is folks think that what I need is them to be at every single thing. I was like, ooh. No, I was like, no. Because I know that there's actually not enough hours in the day for someone to be at every single thing. But what that support can look like is making sure that people know about the things. And I don't know, how much infrastructure can be built or recreated But it used to be, and this is the tricky part, right, about what we were talking about at Milk and Honey. If you wanted black people in Topeka to know anything, you had to get in the bulletins of the churches.
Yeah, the church.
And you could trust that that meant every Sunday
Right.
they're hearing just as regular as 60 Minutes, just as regular as Dateline, they're hearing what's going on. Now, the world is different.
The world is different.
You don't expect someone to be the bulletin clerk.
Right.
At the church. That's not a thing, and I wouldn't expect someone to do that. But I do think
That's good.
What's the new infrastructure for it?
That's good.
And I would say this. You had mentioned this. Something that I went off to college in Pittsburgh, Carnegie Mellon, Pennsylvania, and the thing that shocked me to be a town a city with that many black folks who were so depressed, sad about being there. Whoa. But leaving gave me a different perspective here too. And I was able to see some of those signs of like cultural psychological depression when I came back that I hadn't really picked up on because I grew up in it here. And I think one of the pieces of that is that people don't realize how much power there is within the massing of the black community in Topeka. When we show up in force, it is wild.
Can I tell a story on that note?
Yes.
They did the Juneteenth celebration, the inaugural. So I can't recall if the first year was 21 or 20. They did the Juneteenth celebration. I had been here for years already, and I walked out there to Hillcrest Park, and I saw all these black folks. And y'all think I'm trying to be funny, my wife was with me, and I said they had to have imported these people from somewhere.
Wow.
Isn't that what that means?
They had to have imported.
Where have they been?
Where did all these black folks that I ain't never seen, and I've been here for 10 years, come from all of a sudden?
And the reality is,
and they all came out of the nooks and crannies of Topeka.
every other year or so, something happens like that. Lightning happened to catch in a bottle. Monique Pittman-Louie decided that when Washburn was going to produce my play, Brothers of the Dust, this past year, she's like, we're selling out the house.
Wow.
And the Washburn staff was like, okay. She got the links together and she said, put Negroes in these seats.
Amen.
And that's what happened.
That's what happened.
Wow.
It happened.
And I say that just, I don't think that like it's, I'm not, and I don't feel like, oh, this is the most brilliant play ever written.
Right.
More that it was about the communication piece. So it is figuring out.
But you ran past the point.
Dialogue.
You run past there. When you were on the point about I need y'all to support, but I don't need y'all to support everything. I talked about what that can look like in my world. What does that look like in your world?
Yeah. So I think one, it is whatever the 2025 and forward version of word of mouth is, and sometimes it is true just word of mouth. I think there's others.
I think there's others too, because I like what Stevie's doing and always involving me. I think the visual arts are something that also needs to support the theater arts.
Yeah,
because
it's
like
reciprocal.
literally one of the things that I want to do for Stevie's next plays, and I was just telling my sister this, is because I want to do all kind of stand-up art where you can actually put it around town, and it's kind of like building a bridge to the theater. I was in Kansas City yesterday, me and my sister, and we came out of the show. A girl had just got done singing. We missed it. Literally everybody, her mother, she goes, "Are you getting her on camera?" And they were telling us about the next show, and there's a play that was free because it just sold out or whatever. It was like $45, but I think it was today or last night was free. But I don't think a lot of people went because of the storm
Right.
or what have you. But as soon as you go into Kansas City, they just start telling you about the next event, the next event, the next event. And I was like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do that? And I was like, I'm going to start placing free public art as an advertisement to ITAV all over. There's not a way that you're going to miss these little houses. Remember I told you about the doll houses? Well, part of the doll houses is building those things, so you have got to be able to go and see visual arts. That art all over. I'm telling you, Detroit, y'all led the way in that.
Yeah.
Of course, New York did it a long time ago when it was terrible. But when that thing happened in Detroit and all those artists got to paint and do whatever, the community came back. The theater came back. Everything came. You know the story because it was looking really bad in Detroit. I was literally scared to go because I always wanted to go visit my cousins, but I wouldn't because exactly. And now it's just like, wow, look at Detroit.
And I will say to your point,
Yes, sir.
Completely agree. There is, and she's now huge, but she didn't start this way. A New York theater producer named Marcia Pendleton. When Marcia realized, when she was sort of getting started, she would produce these plays and like, where is the audience? And she realized that it's about informing an audience. Because what was happening was so many of the white producers that she was working with or that were theater owners would tell her, well, we don't know if we're going to book your show because we don't know if you're going to sell tickets.
Wow.
And so what Marcia started to do, she started this, what has now evolved into this movement called blackout nights, right? Of having folks who are interested in the arts, what have you, as a black community say, we are going to support that show, that gallery opening, that movie, that thing on this night. Get your ticket for that night, that's when you know. Because the other thing is, there's safety and community in numbers, right? And it's like, let's have a dinner beforehand or whatever. Now, whether or not that's the thing, having a conduit or someone or a place where people are saying, this is where we as a community, when we're going to gather to support this thing. That's like a practical piece that I know could really help not only do a couple things. One, let black artists know they have support. But also let folks know if you want some folk, get in touch with these artists.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Jordan Cooper, you know who he has?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fort Worth, Texas. I've been living there since 2008. We have gallery night. Remember I was telling you, if you ever come through gallery night, I actually opened up my art studio during gallery night then, and it just got crowded. I did one advertisement and people were still coming to the art studio 3 or 4 months afterward. But to Jordan Cooper, he was a teenager writing plays, and he did it during art gallery night because art gallery, there's 3 different really nice museums right there in Fort Worth. And so gallery night is a night where all the galleries and museums are open late, and even storefronts will have an artist. So it's all visual arts because, you know, if you go to an art show on the street, everybody comes because they want to see the art. That's the biggest advertisement for theater, because Jordan Cooper was in there as a little kid or a teenager. And I remember him telling me, he's like, you know, once you look at the art, you want to come and see a show, it's free. You want to come and see a show? Him and the cast. We're trying to get people in there to see the show. So we went around and looked at the whatever. Next thing I know, Jordan Cooper on TV. I'm seeing his, I'm like, wait a minute, is that our Jordan Cooper? Yes, it was. He went from doing art shows.
Read his scripts for next season.
Let me do one thing in closing just to honor time today, because I'll need to gather you all again very soon. This is March. We probably need to get together again before the summer comes. Here's how I want to do this final exercise. In the realm of collaboration in the arts specifically, I don't want you to tell us what you bring. I'm gonna have someone else tell us what you offer. So, Steve, with having Darren a part of the collaboration for the arts, if we try to put, so let me be very clear. My wife and I have a vision of a specific project we want to introduce to you all at a later date. And I believe so far each of you has agreed to work together to make this one thing happen. It'll be like the launching of whatever is to come. But having Darren Canady on the team, Steve, what do we get with having Darren Canady? What's he going to bring to us?
In all honesty, and the only thing that I can say is, what's the award that the president give people?
Medal of Freedom?
No.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
What is it called?
It's like an honorary, and
No,
they put
it's,
that.
Yeah, the gold star, Purple Heart.
It's for the arts. Toni Morrison got one. Probably Maya Angelou.
What is it called, Darren? You know what I'm talking about?
Which
He said, "Just give me one."
there's the Kennedy Center honor.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Kennedy Center honors.
But the president does it.
But it's I can't get it off the tongue.
Yeah.
You think of the Pulitzer?
No.
No, it's the one that I know what you're talking about.
God, dog it. Anyway,
That's who he is. That's what he should get.
you are getting not just a director. You're getting someone who is going to go inside of whatever you bring to him. He's going to dissect it like a scientist.
Wow.
He's going to allow it to attach to him,
Get on.
so he will be able to give it back to you better than what you gave it to him.
Okay.
He's that dude.
That's good.
And when he gives it to those who are going to portray what you gave to him, they'll be able to understand it, and he'll be able to give it to them where they're able to eat it, drink it, and regurgitate it better than what he gave to them. So you're going to get double back what you gave.
That's an artist. Mm-hmm.
What is it called? Oh my God.
I know what
And I'm
you.
running out of ink. I don't know.
Because you probably left, you left the cap off.
Darren, I'm gonna need you to do the same thing for Steve,
Oh, yeah,
and then we're gonna close
I can do that.
with each of you doing it for Tyson in his absence.
I can do that too.
Oh gosh.
I can do that.
What do we get with Steve? Thank you. With
Me?
Steve being on board.
Can I go first with
No, we're not like that.
There are many things that you're going to give Steve. First of all, what I think, as I call him first, Minister Massey,
Minister Massey.
was alluding to is you're getting experience.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're talking about here, you're getting local experience and national experience.
Wow.
Hello.
Right? So you're getting someone who knows this community. Because this is a community, you've learned this probably the hard way. This is a community that will ask you, do you know it? Who are you? Who are your people? Where are you from?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And Stephen can answer, I'm from here. I know this place.
Yeah.
But Stephen can also tell you, if you are to go to LA, here's what the style is here. Here's what the movement is in New York. Here's what the movement is here. Here's what's happened. Here's what you need to know. So you're getting that. You are getting someone deeply invested in not just Topeka, but specifically in East Topeka.
Hello.
I think it's real easy. For good reason, I get it. There's been a lot of conversation over the last few years about one Topeka, Topeka's big, da. And that's all true. But the infrastructure of this city is still, you can still walk around here and see that there are not sidewalks.
Yeah.
On East Topeka the way that there should be. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Stephen is someone who has said, no, and this is to be clear, he could have put It Takes a Village in any number of places.
Yeah.
It's here, Rice.
Yeah.
And this is a genuine artist. I have seen, and it's hard to appreciate. I've seen what Stephen can create when you give him 2 and 3 and 4 weeks and months of time to think through a thing, and it's brilliant. I've seen what happens when somebody comes at the 11th hour, to quote somebody, the 11th hour of Christ, right, and says, well, I need this. And you're like, you should have said something 5 years ago, but all right. And Stephen will still put together something where you're like, oh, this, you clearly had, how much time did you have? Oh, I had a night.
Yeah.
Because such and such congregation or such and such group or such and such family came to me at the 11th hour of Christ with a request. That's hard. That's artistry. So those are the, like,
No, that's perfect.
off the top of my head.
That's
I'll
perfect.
tell you.
Let's close on Tyson. What with Tyson being a part of the collaboration, what is he gonna bring to the table?
The my tongue is getting twisted again. The magistrate, is that the word I want to use? The magistrate of Prince as a composer.
Oh, wow.
Not just a musician artist, or not just a piano player. Or you're gonna get, and because he's not just a musician, because he is a writer, because he is he's a creator of things, and he sees beyond the natural because of the places he's been, like Minnesota. I mean, that's why his influence for me sounds Prince. He plays, I believe, sounds like Prince. I mean, it's that composed, that fullness. You know, some people just play, like some people just sing, and then some people sing. That boy does something that's different. There was the only one other person in Topeka that I know, God rest his soul, that played like that, or could play like that. And I just lost his name. What was organist that died from Antioch?
Oh, well, there's Mr. Norwood.
Minister Norwood.
Yes.
That, if you would have been here, you would have been trying to figure everywhere to get him to your church.
Yeah.
That Negro was the
Yes, he's blessed.
But he's blessed.
There was, at some point, I don't want to do it. It's because there's like this I do want you to know that there was a time where we were not full of foolishness.
Man.
No, you,
man.
But you
But
know,
we were also full of foolishness.
it was okay. Yeah, because I came to the back end of the Grand Antioch. I came with Pastor White.
Yeah.
But before Pastor White, I was at Lane Chapel.
Right.
And there was 4 churches. Antioch, Mark Carmel, Faith Temple, Lane Chapel, there was 5, and Jackson Memorial. Those were the 5 black Baptist churches in Topeka, Kansas, and their choirs was cold, all of them. And they were anointed. We praised God, we shouted, we ran. It was literally church. I'm talking about that falling down where it was not received, and that then it went to where it was Azura, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, the Holy Ghost fell here first, right here, in Topeka. The 5 churches was churches. Antioch was she was a powerful beast.
It was a bad man with James.
Anointed beast. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Darren, what do we get from Tyson?
What you get from Tyson? So I want to co-sign everything. So
Let's-
I'll just add this. You got someone who people genuinely want to spend time with.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not all of us are great people to be around. I'm just to say that. Not all of us out here in this artistic hustle are good to spend time with.
Facts.
And so Tyson, I asked him to be music director when I did this Brown v. Board anniversary performance at Washburn. And Deborah Joy Winans came in. Because the idea was let's hire some professional actors to come in and do some of the key roles.
Yeah.
Deborah Joy came in, and she's got this, because she has that last name, there's always this assumption that, she can sing down cold. And she can. But because of the way that the Winans grew over time, I said, okay, so, I can't remember what, some song that every black church I know has done 40,000 times.
Yeah.
And I said, we'll just send her the words. And so we're in that first rehearsal, and she's like, oh, I don't know this song. I was like, you don't know?
Oh my God.
Come on up. We're there. Tyson said, it's fine. I got this. And he said, here, let's find a key for you. And then she's a trained singer. So she said, well, if maybe we put it here, maybe we put it here. He's like, good. When I tell you he put her at so much ease, when I know there are other folks who would have been like, You mean you don't? We sang this every Sunday, right? Like it's
Right. That's
Yeah.
You're right about that.
And so you get that as well. You get the creativity, but you also get someone who people want to spend time with and be guided by.
Wow.
And I do think that comes from what the family business is.
That makes sense.
He has seen.
That makes sense.
You know, he
People that are most vulnerable.
vulnerable.
Yeah, that makes sense. Listen, I'm gonna say thank you
Yeah,
for
sorry.
everybody's time. Here, I'm gonna ask a really silly question to wrap. Man, how did today happen? How do you all be as gifted as you are in as close a proximity as you are for as long as you've been, and this be? How does this? When you talk about the divine timing of all of this, even Sis is joining us today all the way from Texas. How does this happen? What is happening in the world that God brought this together in this season like never before?
Because obviously something's happening that's supposed to, and it will not go without fruit. It's going to basically happen. And it sounds like, I'm sorry, just to hear y'all talk about each other and the person that's missing, it really sounds like all four of you guys really need a team and support, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here. Yes, I'm an artist, and yes, I like to do by myself, but I had to open up myself to collaborate, and you guys need a lot of collaboration because you can't keep doing this great for this long by yourselves. And because, I mean, imagine what you could do with that big old team and support. I mean, you all need to assign yourself some artists and other, I mean, just, you're assigned to him because you were inspired by him. So you need a whole bunch of little yous, and you need a whole, I mean, it's just, you guys need a team, because we're here to answer your question. What I'm seeing on the outside, I'm glad you guys came. I'm glad I pulled up at the same time. Yes, I'm putting this on YouTube if y'all say so, because this is what I do. I love to record things and come back and go, I want to hear what he said again. I really like the way that affected me, because I'm a feeling person, and I'm gonna put it on canvas somewhere. But y'all need exactly what happened here today, because something's gonna come out of it. And what you said about Stephen, I've been saying, and I'm so glad you said it, because I can have one little tiny idea, and this is what this meeting means to me, is that whatever you guys are here for, he always makes it happen at the 11th hour of Christ. He sees you. And y'all need somebody to see y'all the way we see Stephen. That's it, and I'm going to end on that note, and then they can carry on. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.